The Prickly Hedgehog, and it is by Snezana Pejokovic and illustrated by Bojana Ban.
I am a prickly hedgehog, and I have just woken from a long sleep. I am sullen, angry, mean, and moody. Woe betide those who cross my path.
Leave us alone, you prickly hedgehog, cried the birds. Don't you know that the swallows and the storks are the heralds of spring? We don't like the sullen and the angry, or the mean and the moody. We are in a hurry to tell the world that spring has arrived.
Well, I am a prickly hedgehog, and I have just woken from a long sleep, and I don't care about spring. I am sullen, angry, mean, and moody. Woe betide those who cross my path.
Leave us alone, you prickly hedgehog, answered the fawn. Spring is a time for the bear to pick berries, for the fawn to eat the new leaves, and for the squirrels to climb amongst the green branches. Spring is not for the sullen and the angry, the mean and the moody.
Well, I am a prickly hedgehog. I have just woken from a long sleep, and I do not care for spring, nor for berries, leaves, and climbing. I am sullen, angry, mean, and moody. Woe betide those who cross my path.
Leave us alone, you prickly hedgehog, said the hares. Spring is the time for us to dig our gardens and to weed and water them, not for looking at the sullen and the angry, the mean and the moody.
I am a prickly hedgehog, and I have just woken from a long sleep, and I do not care for spring, berries, leaves, and climbing, nor for digging gardens. I am sullen and angry, mean and moody. Woe betide those who cross my path.
Don't bother us, you prickly hedgehog, said the beaver. Spring is the time for the beavers, the famous builders, to build our new house. Our old one collapsed under the weight of the snow, and we have no time for the sullen, the angry, and the mean and the moody.
Well, I am a prickly hedgehog, and I have just woken from a long sleep, and I do not care for spring, berries, leaves and climbing, digging gardens, and building houses. I am sullen, angry, mean, and moody. Woe betide those who cross my path.
Be off with you, you prickly hedgehog, cried the mice. Spring is for celebrating the return of the warm sun, with the songs of birds, the music and dancing of mice, and the sunbathing of lizards, and not for listening to the sullen and the angry, the mean and the moody.
I am a prickly hedgehog, and I have just woken from a long sleep. I do not care for spring, berries, leaves and climbing, digging gardens and building houses, nor for dancing, music, and idling in the sun. I am sullen, angry, mean, and moody. Woe betide those who cross my path.
Go away, you prickly hedgehog, said the fish. Spring is the time for the forest stream to rejoice, for the fish to swim in it, and for the crabs to scuttle along its bed, and for the frogs on the bank to croak, waiting for the rain. On such a day, nobody looks but the sullen and the angry, or the mean and the moody.
I am a prickly hedgehog, and I've just woken from a long sleep. I do not care for spring, berries, leaves and climbing, digging gardens and building houses, songs, dancing, idling, nor fun in the forest stream. That is why the clouds have brought the rain, and the storm, and the furious wind, and that is why I can now be sullen, angry, mean, and moody to my heart's content. Nobody will cross me any more.
Soon, the sun began to shine, and a colorful rainbow appeared in the sky. A spring flower bloomed in the hedgehog's path. Then a butterfly landed on the flower just as the prickly hedgehog was about to step on it. He hesitated, looked at the flower, the rainbow, and the butterfly, taking in all the beauty of spring. When he finally left, his prickles drooped down. He did not step on the flower or the butterfly, but he smiled joyfully and set off through the field, which was full of sweet smells, butterflies, and flowers. The end.